Greetings everybody, Okaya Games Online. Welcome back to more Persona 5. Last time, we made it to the end of Futaba's dungeon. Now all that's left is to steal the treasure, and I've done all the grinding I need to, which honestly isn't that much since we were already on the ropes as it is. But I did do a little bit of fact-checking. So basically what I did is, I played in advance a little bit without saving, but I played just enough to be able to sell all our treasures to see how much money we have. Yeah, we'd have enough money, so let's head back to the real world now. We secured the infiltration route, so we just gotta get ready to steal the treasure. Now, all we need to do is send the calling card when we need to. When that is, we'll find out some other day. She hasn't taken any action either. I heard some company's private data got leaked or something. Did Medjed do that? Are the Phantom Thieves sitting on their hands? Do something! People are getting anxious for a move to be made.
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can't we catch a break? Calling card's ready. That was fast. I mean, I already wrote 3 of them before this, remember? But I came up with almost all of the sentences. You don't gotta mention that. Smooth, Ryuji. The real question here is when we should go to Futaba's room. Well, I think our leader should decide. Look who's the smooth one now. It really should be up to him, though, don't you think? Absolutely. We have no choice but to carry this out. It's all on you, Akira. There you have it. Sounds like a pretty important task got pushed to you. No point thinking about it now, though. We have to do it. Once you've made up your mind, just give the order as usual at the hideout. It will be some time before we give that order. But after our infiltration, we are white. We are very white. Someone's calling late at night again, and it is Yusuke, apparently. I'll be intruding on you tomorrow. Your house manages to be cool despite this heat. There's a book I want to read, and should something happen, I would be ready in case we must assemble. If it works with your schedule, we could hang out. Until then, good day. Yusuke's coming over. Doesn't mean we're gonna do something with him. Alright, we basically got 1 month left of summer vacation since school's gonna start back up in September. Sounds like Yusuke's arrived, but what I'm going to want to do is we're going to want to first make a swing over to the airsoft shop. Hello.
Hey!
Yeah, we do have that modified gun. Don't freak out. What are you here for? We could tell him that we looked inside the bag, but no, we're not going to do that yet. What we want to do is we want to sell all of our treasures. As you can see, we now have a lot more money.
Alright.
So, my main goal
Which one?
in that case is going to be... what do we currently have? Can we see that? That. Alright. Then I'm going to buy the best we possibly can. For as many party members as possible. I gotta make sure I stay above my budget, though. Honestly, I think this will do for now. Because we're already cutting kind of close, and we gotta make sure we have some on-hand cash for our daily life. Because I need at least 200,000 yen to buy what I want to buy. So now we've got that. Let's head back to Yongenjaya, and let's head to the clinic.
Such heavy rains.
We want to buy something.
Please head to the exam room.
We want
You want a shot?
specific accessory. Ooh, and actually, because it's raining, we get everything half off. So we'll be able to get this thing for cheaper.
Why do you have such a serious look on your face?
Actually, no, that's the amount I thought we would. But basically, we want to buy 4 of this. SP Adhesive 3.
Oh, did you choose one? Thanks. This will work.
Buy,
Here you go.
buy,
Thanks.
buy,
It's here
buy.
you go.
So now we can equip one into each of our party members that we have. But this gives us Invigorate 3, which for the
Take
uneducated,
care.
Invigorate 3 is an ability that makes it so every turn you will recover SP. That's going to help us to survive in dungeons a lot longer, which is going to be a must-have down the road. Now, what are we actually going to do? Well, I want to find us a, oh, we're right. Crap. I did not need to come to Shinjuku. I jumped the gun on that. No, I actually want to go to the diner. To stay here, we can gain more knowledge. Let's go in.
Oh,
Rain's coming down, but we want ourselves some coffee, I believe. No, we want fruity. Fruity. Increases our charm.
All right.
hey.
And furthermore, get more points towards knowledge. Already
Alright.
working towards
Nice.
rank 5 knowledge. That'll be good for when the next time exams
Alright.
come up.
Wanna head back?
Now that I'm done jumping the gun, though.
You're back.
Hey, I heard some company's info got leaked. Yes, it seems the private dealings of a large corporation were publicly disclosed. It's caused quite the stir. People are wondering if Medjed is behind it. Do you think it was Medjed? I would think not. It seems to be just a minor thing, quite different from what Medjed has done up until now. Is that so? So it wasn't Medjed. Damn, that shit freaked me out. It's honestly kind of hard not to have a knee-jerk reaction to this stuff nowadays. Sometimes, people react to these situations by pleading for help from the Phantom Thieves. We need to find a way to stand up for them. We'll find a way, and that way is going to involve actually heading to the Red Light District this time. Because we want to spend time with Mishima.
Hi.
The Phantom Thieves are practically unstoppable. Everyone loves you guys. As do you. It's a great deal. Yep, we are for sure free. And in case you didn't recall, we do not need
Alright,
magical
let's go.
persona for the Moon Confidant. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. We have come here before, after our whole Kamashita deal. Oh, it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? I like me some dessert. Me too. I hear the cake here is like the prized gem of the buffet, the perfect mark for a Phantom Thief. But we should eat some normal food before that. Do you rather have meat or fish?
Actually,
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous to say the least. But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? Amazing. Definitely great keeping this site going. Yeah, it was a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? Wait a minute. I've seen the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expense buffet?
Oh.
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. You're right. It's the rightful thing to do.
That's right.
Yeah. We really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are gonna blow your socks off. G-Man, continue to give it everything you've got.
All right.
Helping to work with us, to help make society a better place for most. So for returning the money, how are we gonna cover our meal? I'm flat broke. Well, we unfortunately don't get an exquisite meal, but at least we're not broke. At this rate, they're gonna end up attacking us. I heard stocks are down. Is that because of Megid? I really wish they wouldn't do this. I heard some other company's private data got leaked. What are the Phantom Thieves doing? Who's messaging us? Are you still not done? I thought I told you, I'm not a patient person. No kidding. You told us you would wait. This is going against your word. That doesn't matter. Do you think I won't report you to the police? No, I believe you. You better not be taking me lightly with all the evidence I have against you guys. Huh? You have evidence? Don't underestimate me. Leaking your chat logs to the police would be quite simple. Dude, don't. Please don't misunderstand. We really do want your help. As such, we will do whatever it takes to fulfill our promise. Please believe us in that respect. We just need a little more time. She doesn't seem to understand our circumstances. This might be a problem. Well, we'll push on. Alright. Some new leads, huh? Man, this is crazy. I can't keep up with this constant influx of posts. Isn't it tough being popular, the Phantoms? Anyway, here's the latest lead I have. This one seems to be about someone abusing their power. I wonder if it was written by a former employee of the company in question. Apparently, one of the higher-ups has been Okay, yeah, that did say claiming. I thought that said something else for a second. Claiming the achievements of his subordinates as his own. That really sucks. That's some business sense. You can't seriously just be accepting of that. Now, I know the name of the company, but I don't have any details on the person himself. The company's over in Shinjuku, so try asking around places where businessmen can hang out. A bar night might be a start. That should be a good place to get more info on this situation. I hope this isn't asking too much of you. Sorry, I'll look for another one just in case.
No.
Textbook example of corporate exploitation? Let's do something about that. If we get a job at a bar, we may be able to learn some information. What about your other message? This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. This is inexcusable, right? From what he told me, money went missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store. And now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. That's quite a bit. Yeah, this guy's like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And, well, I did some research into the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers, after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found it out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help the student. So the manager himself is taking the money and then blackmailing the kid to pay him for it. It's a dirty trick, alright. We're gonna clean that dirty trick right up. So now,
I'll just add this.
backup save. And because I'm making a backup save, you might know what's coming. We gotta do some crafting.
Hey,
So, what have I not made? I haven't made one of these
Okay.
yet. So let's make one of those.
what are your thoughts?
We got that. Alright. Of course, we're gonna continue. What have we... A Megado bomb, huh? Well, we can't make it. We can't make a limelight. What does that even do? Oh. I guess I should guess based on the name. We might want to make another go-home for later on. For when we have to revisit Mementos. So let's go ahead and buy... Well, not really buy, but craft. Let's
Okay.
craft a smoke screen.
What are your thoughts?
Let's make one more. Hypno Mist.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Oh, we can make another one. Well, let's make a treasure trap.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
But our proficiency only goes up by 2, unfortunately. Alright, well, you should know it's coming now. I'm gonna reload, and I'll see you when we get the +3 in proficiency.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
After a lot of work, +3 in proficiency, which means we're now skilled. Now none of our social stats are at rank 2.
All right.
We're in rank 3 territory minimum. And now it's nighttime, which means downstairs. We're heading back to red lighty-ness thing. And I'm glad I left some money, because we're gonna need to buy back a few personas.
Hey, inmate!
Namely, for today, we're gonna need to buy back a fortune persona. Oh.
There you are, inmate. Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual. It's the electric chair, used to sacrifice personas and transmutate them into high-level items. Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself. He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
I will. So we have the electric chair, huh?
The
Let's see
inmate
what
needs our
happens
guidance.
when we itemize them then.
Some modification, huh?
You get Pumpkin Bomb, apparently out of Jack-o'-lantern, because I fused a bunch of different personas. But most of what we get are going to be skill cards. So, like, Armitama we're gonna get Frill out of. And we don't really need Pixie.
It
I'll get
seems
rid
it
of
will
you.
become a skill card.
I could get rid of Jack-o'-lantern. Nah, I'll just get rid of Pixie.
A skill card.
So, this is what it will become.
But we do need a blank card,
be
which
reborn.
got enough of those. The electric chair never seemed like a pleasant way to go, but we have a Dia card. Boom. A sublime experiment.
Finished for now?
Now what we actually came to
Justine,
do.
these are the paths you have walked.
We need a fortune persona. Which also brings us to more DLC. Feels like it was only just a few episodes when we talked about the other batch DLC.
This persona?
We got Asterius and Asterius Picaro from Persona 4 Arena, which has the special skill Titanomachia. Basically a more powerful Miragi die, which it also comes equipped with. Whoops, don't block.
This persona?
You also have Burn Boost and Automataru or Automasuku. They're also pretty good. You also have Ariande,
This persona?
which has the exclusive ability Beast Weaver. Colossal physical damage. That is really good. And then the other Ariande. Or Ariande. Is it Ariande? I'm thinking way too much into this. But you see them. The other new set of personas in here is the Tsukiyomes.
Is this what you want?
From Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. We've got Abyssal Wings, severe curse damage to all foes, Drain Curse, Myriad Slashes, and Spirit Drain, along with Curse Amp that's going to learn. Otherwise, the only difference between them, as we can see so far, is Spirit Drain versus Life Drain. Everything else seems to be pretty much the same. And that, I do believe, covers all of the DLC-exclusive personas. We still have a number of costumes to cover, but
Is this a fee is
we'll get to that when
required?
we get
This
to
is
that.
your power.
We went Cloth, though.
Done already?
I probably could have gotten one of the Fortune DLC
It is
personas,
time,
but
inmate.
whatever. It's not a big deal to me. We got what we needed. So let's spend some time with Chihaya.
Is this?
Yeah, we have trouble with women. That man, Chairman Fukare, visited me. If you have some time, can you stick around and chat for a bit? Let's hang out with Chihaya. Okay, let's go somewhere else. So I've been thinking a lot after our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. But I've decided I'm going to tell you everything about Fukare-san, as well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village. I already told you about how it was a small traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? Well, when I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me a messenger of God. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though. Things went on like that for some time, until one day, an angry mob came and burned the house down. That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. At found myself surrounded by dangerous people. That's when Fukarai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know? He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come to Tokyo. Then once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That was when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed the divine power to save others from misfortune. That I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers. But I thought I might be able to save people, even though I was a monster. Or perhaps because I was a monster. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those holy stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person, huh? I don't think so. You did what you needed to. My fortune said you're supposed to hate me. I never thought you would overturn even that fate, Kurusu-san.
I've made up my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members up to the truth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today. If there's ever anything you need to talk about, I'd be glad to return the favor, Kurusu-san. Chihaya continues to gain that ability to try to overturn fate, but we now have affinity reading. Deepens your bond with a confidant of your choice.
Alright.
Not bad. Now that I think about it though, just saying the Holy Stones are powerless won't convince people. The ADP holds what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing. That's why everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a Holy Stone. Honestly, I don't have any sway there, even though I'm the Maiden of Relief. Just who is the chairman? Let me think it over some more. We can talk further next time.
Thank you.
Bye, Chihaya. Someone else calling at this hour? Ryuji, of course. You'll be on standby at the hideout. Bring over a DVD that's perfect for this stinking hot summer. We can watch it in your room, yeah? I don't have a TV, though. For real? You've been to my room, Ryuji. Did you see a TV here? Because I didn't. Did you see an invisible TV? You probably did because you're crazy. Sorry. Sorry. See ya. My thoughts exactly, Ryuji. It would be nice to have a TV in here, too. Maybe the secondhand shop down the street has one. You should check that when you have time. Perhaps. Well, we will let this episode run on a little long, but that's not a huge deal.
Hey!
So, next time on Persona 5, we're going to, surprise, surprise, continue living our daily life. See you guys, and